And
all she wants to think about is sex. It's like, no,
and baby, her loving heart, she's like, but it's also about love. I was like, oh yeah, okay, you can say that part.
You talk about that part. I want to talk about sex.
I guess I was in my masculine at that time, and you were in your feminine. Isn't that interesting?
I know, we do that.
We do that, and you noticed that.
Yeah.
You noticed that we do that. Early on in our relationship,
yeah.
we noticed the shift, like how we would kind of adjust and do this chameleon thing, you know,
yeah.
when one of us was more in our masculine energy and the other was, you know, more in their feminine energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As if we were attracting that from one another.
From one another.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Innately.
Innately.
Right?
Innately.
Is that the right word?
I think that's the right word.
Yeah.
That's the right word. Here you are.
I be
doing
reading
it again. You be.
I know. I'm feeling very feminine right
she
now.
She is feeling very. And look at me. I'm in my mess. I got my arm all
I
over.
How you doing?
But we're doing it. We're doing it even as we're speaking about it.
It's live. It's live.
It's happening. It's happening.
It's
right
real.
now.
It's real.
It's real. It's real. And it's so interesting now, like, especially when you know what it is beyond the surface, right? Like, what it looks like to be in masculine and feminine energy, and the difference between the two, and the importance of recognizing both within us, both men and women. Yeah. Recognizing those energies, and how when the two of them are in balance and in harmony, that's when we are able to create some amazing things, amazing relationships, amazing ideas, creative ventures.
Couldn't be more deserving. You got me cloud surfing, cloud surfing, cloud surfing. You got me.
Welcome back to Love Hers 808s. We had it's good to be back. Had a little 2-week excursion.
That's a great way to describe it. Yes. Yeah. I was going to say hiatus.
A little hiatus. We had the, I'm glad you were able to celebrate 808 Day with us.
Yay!
It's a national holiday.
It is. Absolutely.
That's our anniversary, y'all. If y'all missed it. We posted a little bit.
Yeah.
Had a fun road trip.
Pretty magical.
Pretty magical.
Yeah. Good times. Good. Great times. 2 years.
Happy 808. 2 years, yes. That so fast.
It did go by
Time
pretty
be going
fast.
It's
right?
crazy.
Time does go by fast. It can go by fast, especially when we're having a great time here.
We are. We're having a great time.
Having a great time.
Inside joke. They're like, we want to be inside.
You are inside. You're in our
Hey, what's up?
Hi, cousin. It's
Claudia.
What's up, lady? How you doing?
How you doing?
Not like that.
How you doing?
That was like the Wendy Williams.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm in my feminine right now.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Oh, yes, I can see it in your face.
I know.
Yes, it's all over your body.
Because that's what we talking about today.
We are.
Right?
We are. Hey.
Talking about the divine feminine.
Yes.
And the sacred masculine.
Yes.
And
right, having harmony between the two, and how having harmony between the two, whether that's within you or with your partner, is the key to having the best sex ever.
The best sex ever!
Happy birthday!
Wait, hold up. Big.
So we watched
Right, no, don't tell them. They have to guess.
What movie was that from?
What movie was that from?
You gotta do the whole line, though. It was weird, something's...
That's
countdown.
I don't know the whole line. All I know is... Big.
It's a he does a W though. You gotta do.
Is it W?
Weird,
I got
WW something like he.
Okay.
Anyway, if y'all can guess the movie, we'll
big.
Whoever can guess the movie, we'll send you all one of our T-shirts. All right, you gotta guess the movie though. All right.
Whoa.
What movie is that?
Big.
It's a classic. It's a classic. I kind of want to say it because it's,
I know, right?
But I'm not. Okay, I won't.
You want to say it?
No, because I just offered to give people a shirt.
Oh, they gonna be mad.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you can say it if you want.
It's CB4.
She couldn't wait. She couldn't wait. Can't hold water.
I'm so bad at it. It's like that with surprise parties and gifts. I just can't. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to spread the news. But yes, it's CB4. So, yeah. If you're watching this video and you hear that part of it, put it in the chat and then we'll give you a shirt. Okay? How about it?
What? You being real generous.
I am. That's great.
Being real giving. What's that? That's the feminine?
That's the feminine.
That's the feminine. All right.
That's the feminine energy. Yes,
divine, feminine, the sacred, masculine.
Yeah.
And great sex.
And great sex, really. And ultimately, like, intimacy, right? True
Exactly.
Intimacy.
Exactly.
Love.
It's not just about sex, guys.
It's not just about sex. And baby had to remind me of that today. We were on our way back from the grocery store and we were talking about our topic for today. And
all she wants to think about is sex.
And baby, her loving heart, she's like, but it's also about love. I was like, oh yeah. Okay, you can say that part.
You talk about that part. I want to talk about sex.
I guess I was in my masculine at that time, and you were in your feminine. Isn't that interesting?
I know, we do that.
We do that, and you noticed that.
Yeah.
You noticed that we do that. Early on in our relationship,
yeah.
we noticed the shift, like how we would kind of adjust and do this chameleon thing. You know,
yeah.
When one of us was more in our masculine energy, and the other was, you know, it more in their feminine energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As if we were attracting that from one another.
From one another.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Innately. Right?
Innately.
Is that the right word?
I think that's the right word.
Yeah.
That's the right word. Here you are.
I be
doing
reading
it again. You be.
I know. I'm feeling very feminine right
she
now.
Is feeling very. And look at me. I'm in my mess. I got my arm all over.
Why you don't want it?
But we're doing it. We're doing it even as we're speaking about it.
It's live.
So
it's live.
It's happening. It's happening.
It's
right
real.
now.
It's real.
It's real. It's real. And it's so interesting now, like, especially when you know what it is beyond the surface, right? Like, what it looks like to be in masculine and feminine energy and the difference between the two and the importance of recognizing both within us, both men and women. Yeah. Recognizing those energies and how when the two of them are in balance and in harmony, that's when we are able to create some amazing things, amazing relationships, amazing ideas, creative ventures, and we're able to with ease. Or
like you say, with your tagline, with greater ease.
With greater ease, absolutely. Absolutely.
For sure.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And so many of us we miss, who's that? Sean. Hey, Sean. Sean Barker joined. Hi, Sean. Thanks for joining.
What's up?
Come
through.
You.
Tell a friend.
Yeah. So we're talking about masculine and feminine energy and the fact that those energies are present in both men and women, or however you identify yourself, and just how when those energies are in balance, that's when we're able to create some amazing things, you know, whether that's love, relationships, projects, ideas, businesses, you know, that's when we're in the optimal position to birth some amazing things.
Birth.
Yeah, so there's no coincidence.
That's perfect.
Come on, talk about it.
That was perfect.
Talk about it.
That's what we do when we have our nerd moments. Because we have many nerd moments when we say, all right, we're gonna have to make that like our thing for Love Hers 808. If you're a geek, do like this. All right. Every time you have a geek nerd thought, right? Okay. But that was so perfect.
Yeah.
That was perfect. And okay, yeah. So yes, right? Because come on, guys. the divine feminine and the sacred masculine together, right, combined, will create or give birth to life.
Yeah.
To life in a literal sense and in a spiritual sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
that's how you create. So whether you're creating a new business, you know what I'm saying, writing a book, rhymes, songs, designing t-shirts, whatever the thing is that you do, your gift, right? When you learn to balance harmonize, the two, oh, it's endless.
It's magical.
It's magical. Yeah. You're giving birth.
You're giving birth. Indeed. And so when we talk about, and Baby has a list up here that you'll get into, right? But with masculine energy being that go energy, right?
Yeah.
That go, hey, Dream. Hey, girl.
Pretty little nurse in the house.
Come on. And you ain't never lied about that girl.
She cute.
She cute. She pretty, y'all. That's our friend.
Check my heart. Check my heartbeat. Check my heart, nurse.
Check your heart.
Check my heartbeat right
so we're talking about the benefits of having harmony in both our masculine and feminine energies, right? And so when we think about the masculine being that go energy, in terms of creation, right?
Right. Yeah, and just real quick, we're not talking about gender.
No, we're not.
Okay, we're not talking about gender.
No, we're not. We're talking about energy, the energy that dwells in both male and female, however you classify or identify yourself. And so with the male energy, think of the male energy as that go energy, the masculine energy as that go energy. So that's that thinking and doing energy, right? And so whenever you're trying to create something, you're thinking about what you're creating, you're problem solving,
break it down,
right,
baby.
right, you're strategizing, right? That's what that thinking energy looks like, that go energy looks like. And then the doing, right? So you're putting things together, bringing people together, identifying your resources, right? That's the doing part, right? And then we have the feminine energy, which is that flow energy. That's the feeling and being energy. And that's where your ideas come from, right? That's the intuition that we all have access to, right? If we allow ourselves to feel our feelings, right? Because we have to be in tune with our feeling body in order to really benefit from being connected to our intuition. But yes, that's the feeling and the being energy. And that's where the ideas come from. That's where the ideas from source, from our ancestors, from our guides, from the spirit realm. Our ideas come through by way of that feminine feeling and being energy. It's the source of our intuition, and it's our connection to the higher power, other dimensions, things of that nature, right?
So much. Come on in the camera, baby.
So much, I'm here. Okay.
Good?
Yeah. So with that explanation, hey, pretty unique. Good to have you on.
Hey.
Good to have you on. So we're talking about harmonizing masculine and feminine energy, and how when we do that, how we're able to create any and everything that we desire, right? How we can be, do, and have whatever it is that we want,
and even have great sex.
right? Because it is the. What did you want to talk more about the qualities between the masculine and feminine?
Yeah, because I think sometimes, because even I was like a little confused when I first started learning about divine feminine and the
what's that?
and the sacred masculine, right? Because we've been taught wrong. The way that we've been taught is that feminine is for women and masculine is for men, right? And that's not necessarily true, because it gets greater than that. So like each human being has both divine feminine and the sacred masculine energy. And when you learn to balance the two, right, that's when you can be in your full potential, right? And then if you're unbalanced, because you're familiar with the yin and the yang, right? Yin and the yang, the symbol, that Asian symbol that we always see, but that is another representation of that balance that is necessary, especially when you're trying to expand and grow. So,
come on, expansion,
evolution. So here are some, so we can get an idea and put some context to what's masculine and what's considered feminine. So feminine qualities would be, feminine qualities are receptive, meaning receiving. So you receive. Passive, contractive, intuitive, inward, right? Then on the other side, masculine qualities are projective, active, giving, expansive, outward, right? Let's see, natural feminine. I'll just do some of these. These are some characteristics. Unconditional love, understanding, stillness, flow, surrender, sensitivity, emotional, kindness, tenderness, right? Creative, feeling, allowing. This is the feminine. And then on the masculine, confidence, protection, clarity, inner strength, responsibility, courage, discipline, support, assertive, certain, right? And so both of these are necessary within the individual, within the human. Absolutely. And learning to balance that, because when you're out of balance, right, if you're too much on the masculine, then what's going on with your feminine, right? Then you're not getting everything that you need as a human. If you're too much on the feminine, then what's happening with your masculine? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And how to have, you need to have both. You're designed to have both, you know what I mean? But we've been programmed and taught in a way where, it's like, men aren't supposed to cry or be emotional. Yes, you are.
Yes, you
know
are.
What I'm saying?
Yes,
or
you are.
Women aren't supposed to be confident and assertive. Yes, you are, but not all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
it's
the
not
go
all
on
the
the flow.
time, right?
Right.
Go
Yeah.
on the flow.
And
And
the
I
give
like
and
how
the
you
take.
break
Yeah.
down. Do you want to break down the go and flow?
Yeah, well, I kind of talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I also see here you have the wounded feminine, wounded masculine. You kind of just tapped into that a bit. So you want to do that, and then I can do more of that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So when you're out of balance, then you're coming from a wounded, perspective. So some of the characteristics of wounded feminine is that victim mentality, powerlessness, weakness, manipulation, withholding, neediness, codependency, oversensitive, over emotional, right? Wounded masculine are some of the characteristics would be perpetrator, confrontation, criticism, abuse of power, dominance, aggression, control, competitive, avoidance, and unsupportive.
You just described our culture.
Damn, right?
I mean, we think about patriarchy, right?
Yeah.
And living in a patriarchal, society, although, we are the shift. The shift is happening, right?
Exactly. The shift
all
is
of this sounds very familiar. It resonates,
Hello?
It resonates. And that's why the world itself is out of balance, getting back into balance. Now, because more people are awakening and tapping into that intuitive feminine energy. But so much of what we're seeing is the over excessiveness of this masculine energy that we can attribute to, patriarchy.
Yeah, patriarchy. And then I would say, the buzzword now, people are talking about toxic masculinity and toxic femininity. That is pure out balance of not being in balance with your feminine and your masculine. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And the more...
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the more, when you want to be in balance, the more that you pay attention and the more that you're aware of what's going on with your body, with your feelings. Absolutely. Tuning in to all those things. Because all these things are here to guide us. But if you're not aware, then it's like you don't really know where to go or what to do with it. And you might even think, because of the programming that's going on, you might even think that you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of men feel like it's not good for them to be nurturing. It's so untrue. Like, the whole concept of and I think a lot of people are getting better with it now, but at one point in time, it was like this whole pink and blue thing. Like, oh, guys can't wear pink, baby girls can't wear blue. little boys can't play with baby dolls as if they're not going to be fathers. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
so weird.
How do they learn to nurture if,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, if you can't even allow them
to tap into their feminine.
tap into their feminine, what they're supposed to tap into. Tap into their emotions, and you get used to suppressing all of that. And then what happens?
Dis-ease, emotional, physical, spiritual, mental, exactly. Because when we're out of balance, right, we can either be in a state of ease, which is what it looks like to have harmony between our feminine and masculine energy, or a state of dis-ease when we're out of balance, when we're either too much in our wounded feminine or too much in our wounded masculine.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. What? Oh,
Cutie.
You cute. Yeah. So it's so important. It's so important. And how this relates to sex, right? How this relates to sex and intimacy.
How it relates to sex, baby.
Come on, and intimacy and love, connections and things of that nature. You know, you'll hear sometimes couples talk about how as much as they love their spouse, they may have been together for years and they feel really connected to them, their sex lives aren't really as good as they would like them to be, right? And that's because what it takes to have a sensual, sexual, passionate sex life is not the same thing that it takes to have a loving, connected relationship, right? They're both important, but the connection and the healthy relationship, much of that has to do with having similar values, similar goals, right? Being similar in ways, right, that make the relationship work, right? So if we have the same values or similar goals, then chances are we're going to work well together as a team.
Yeah.
Right? Which we do, right? We're going to work well together as a team. However, that sameness is not really sexy. What you need to have that sexual, sensual draw to someone is you need to be opposite. Right? There needs to be a polarity there.
Yeah.
There needs to be a polarity there.
Balance.
That's what I mean. For balance, right?
Yeah.
So that's why knowing when and what it looks like to be in either your masculine or feminine energy and being able to adapt and adjust in your relationships is so important, because if both people are in their feminine energy, then that polarization isn't there, which does not allow for the sexual friction and tension that creates that sexual, sensual, intimacy, right? Same with if both people are in, the go energy, right? That polarization isn't there, so the attraction isn't there, right? Which gets in the way of creating that erotic energy that allows for us to have those, those sexual, intimate, and really pleasurable, hot experience.
Yes. And remember, we're talking about energy, right?
Energy.
We're not talking about how we've been programmed to think about, don't go back telling your partner, hey babe, I gotta be more masculine, so I'm gonna put this suit on.
Right.
That don't make you masculine. You know what I'm saying? No. Like, I mean, physically, that's the stereotype, but that's not what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So, just go, take that out.
Take that out your mind, right?
Because really, and of course, appearance can have things to do with it, but that's not what we're talking about. That's not it. The energy of masculine.
The giving and the receiving.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. The giving and the receiving. The active and the passive, right? Those energies needing to be present at the same time in order to experience the sexual friction, the polarization that attracts us, has us sexually attracted to our partners. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Did I do okay with that?
You did excellent, baby.
Thank you. Okay, so you and your masculine energy. Now, you see how that switch just happened? So now her arm around me, I'm on. Is that
right?
Did I get it right?
Is that right? But being... That is true. I think we just switched right on the screen. But we do that often. We do. I think it's good to be aware of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, just taking us as example, yes, I appear more masculine than baby, right? Because of my outer appearance, because of how I dress, you know what I'm saying? And so, we get into these labels of how we want to label people, whether someone is dom, soft dom, aggressive, feminine. You know what I'm saying? All these things, right? But at the end of the day, those are just labels that we place so that we can categorize it in our mind to make sense of things.
To put us in boxes. Yeah.
Right? But I think that when you you silly. Put us in boxes.
Take me out of the box.
Right? I think that when you become more aware, like you can use those labels and all of that, but just keep in mind that like don't put things in boxes.
It's not
don't
finite.
Put in boxes.
It's not finite.
It's not finite. Yeah. Exactly.
It's
right.
just a pointer. It kind of leads you somewhere, but it's not the final destination.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Absolutely. And so I think the more and more that we become aware of ourselves, and as a partnership, you become aware of that energy with each other. Then you can play with it some. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you can call it out. Because like that's what we started doing once we started recognizing. Yeah. Like, oh, you in your flow right now. All right. So then I might want to be more in my go. Yeah. Or it could happen naturally. But when you're trying to like intentionally have a greater sex life, right, or a greater love life, right, then you might want to play around with it because you're the creator. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. You know what I mean? Come on. So when you feel the flow, you might say, hey, I'm gonna go with the go. Yeah. Hello. You know, and then if you in the go, then she go with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
And we flowing and going and flowing.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you
have
fun with it.
You do.
No, don't get so stuck. In playing like a specific role for a very long time, because all that does is really it puts you out of balance. Yeah. And I remember it puts you out of balance. And then now you're not so in touch with yourself. Now you can't be the greater expansion of yourself because you're doing yourself a disservice by not tapping in to all of you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. To all of you. Yeah, it's cool to be in your masculine energy and you feel good. But you can't possibly always 24/7 365 want to be in your masculine.
It's not good for you, first of all.
It's not good for you. You're gonna be out of balance. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. You weren't designed like that. Your energy wasn't designed like that. You know what I'm saying? So becoming more aware of that, and then with a intention and a focus to expand in that.
Yeah,
like, you know,
like that being the goal.
Yeah, tap into that.
That being the goal. Yeah, I really appreciate the point you make about not judging by appearances, because people would look at us and assume that you are mostly in your masculine energy in the context of our relationship, but we both have that masculine. We both are thinkers and doers. We're creators, you know, but both of those are present. And even for me, I tend to present more feminine, you know, but you know, when sometimes I be in my go quite a bit, you know. And she like it. You
know what I'm saying? She like it. I do.
So crazy. So crazy.
It's good.
It is very good. It is very good.
And I think too, that comes with maturity too. You know what I'm saying? Like the older you get, you know what I mean? And we're trying to cater to, with Lovers 808, we're trying to cater to like 30 and over. You know what I'm saying? Like things be different when you're young. You don't even see, like, a lot of these things, it's just over your head. It's like, what are you talking about? I'm go all day long. Right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, you get tired when you get a little older. You can't just be in the go all the time.
You can't. You get tired. You feel lost. I mean, your body starts to suffer the consequences of it. Even recently, I was having a lot of, and baby, you know, this issues in like my shoulders and my neck and my back, and you know, I picked up an amazing book, Why Wild Woman's Way by Mikola Bowman, I believe is her name. And she was talking about how, especially for women, we spend so much time in our thinking and doing, our go energy.
That's the masculine.
The masculine, right? Because now more than ever, we're creating businesses, we're matriculating in our careers, and a lot of that, it fits in that masculine energy, space. And so because we spend so much time there, what we end up doing is we end up forcing our feminine energy, that flow energy, from our solar plexus up to our minds, right? And that creates tension in our shoulders and our neck and even to the point where we're having headaches. And that was like stress.
Yeah,
stress. Because you're out of balance, right? Out of balance. So on the surface, it looks like your body aching, but really what's happening beneath the surface is you're too much in one energy. You're either too much in your masculine or too much in your feminine.
Yeah.
So after learning that and doing more to more intentionally tap into my feminine energy, I don't have the aches anymore.
Ain't that something?
Right?
Because your body's more at ease.
Because my body is more at ease.
That's so key.
It is.
So maybe we should give some tips of how
you
can get more into your feminine or your masculine. What are some things that we can do? Yeah. So what you were doing, can you talk about the movement? Sure. I've been dancing. So, and I've been doing more non-linear movement, right? Now, so dancing to music, indigenous music, so music with like a heavy beat. We love like Black Coffee and Black Motion and even Florence and the Machine here and there. I might put them on as well. Dope. So dancing, but allowing my body to move based on how I'm feeling. So not structured things like like not the way that yoga is a good health practice, right? Of course, but it's structured, right? This is more about you just allowing the energy to flow and your body to move based on how you're feeling. So if you're feeling sad, what does sadness look like and feel like in your body, and moving your body to represent that, and so on. And so I've been doing that just 5 minutes a day. I don't do it every single day, but just as a way to really release that tension and that energy and to heal, basically, to really heal. Good. It's so good. Move your body. Loosen that energy up. You know what I'm saying?
That energy up. Let it flow. Exactly. We've been talking about flow a lot, so I guess I'll talk a little bit about
What was you gonna say?
No, not go, but my coaching program. So I have a program, and it's flow. It's flow. Own your power and intentionally create the life that you desire and deserve. And one of the things I work with women on is allowing ourselves to feel our feelings, right? To be fully present with them, so we can gain the information and the insight and the intuition we're supposed to gather from them, right? So what I'm incorporating now is movement, as well as just feeling, not just feeling, but feeling, but really movement in the sense of allowing your body to move based on how it is that you're feeling, what feelings are coming up for you, what sensations are coming up for you. Yeah, so that's one.
Your group? Did you say the name of it?
So I have a Facebook group, a private Facebook group, Powerful Women of Abundance. So if you're interested in learning more or talking more about these things or learning more about these concepts, you can join my free private Facebook group, Powerful Women of Abundance.
Powerful Women of Abundance.
Absolutely.
Click the link.
Click the link. It's more than a group. It's a movement. Seriously,
it's a movement. And she's an amazing, divine coach, right? A mindfulness mindset coach.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes, indeed.
An amazing therapist. Better Days Counseling. Hello. Check it out. We'll try to put like all the links and stuff in our on YouTube. Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Click the link in the bio.
Yes.
Join us on YouTube, because we're going to start putting everything on YouTube. And so it won't be the whole episodes on our Instagram for too much longer. Yeah. Once we hire the VA.
Come on. Hello. So what else? What are some other things that we can do to get more into our flow?
More into our flow?
Yeah.
Oh. So receptive, right? Reception, receptive, receiving. Though these are feminine. This is the feminine characteristics. Because a lot of times we don't know how to receive. We don't know how to receive. And so practicing that, having that intention to allow yourself to receive. Wow. It could be as simple as receive a compliment. Like stop saying, so somebody says to you, this shirt is so cute. Where'd you get that? You know, like they'll just be like, this shirt is so cute. Like, I only paid $1.99 for it. Ain't nobody asked you that.
Nobody asked you that.
Why are you blocking that compliment?
Yeah.
Say thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Receive it. Yeah. Say thank you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You don't always have to return a compliment with a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we've been programmed like that, especially as women. We've been programmed to not really receive. It's like we're always trying to nurture.
Yeah, because it's in our DNA. I mean, that's our feminine energy. Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
taking care of the world, but you gotta also allow yourself to receive.
Absolutely.
Someone taking care of you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Someone giving you a compliment. You know what I'm saying? And really, I mean, some people might get a little offended, but I'm gonna say. Go ahead and say it. Because I know I have heard and read, and I have a few friends that are they're so into their masculine. Right.
Yeah.
That they don't want to receive anything from their partner.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's no fun. I mean, sorry.
And you know, like there's a lot to say here, but this is not what the whole episode is about. Right. But maybe we'll have a separate episode on this because I really want my partners, right, that are very much into their masculine. And I'm not gonna get into the whole the trans and all of that, right? But just getting into. When you're in your masculine, you're always in your masculine, and you're the type that does not want to receive, right? It's not just a matter of and I'm talking about in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? In other ways too, but in the bedroom sexually, you don't want to receive from your partner, but your partner wants to give. It's the same thing with receiving anything though. When you can't receive a compliment, right? Yeah, you block.
Oh, the natural flow. Come on.
You block the natural flow, and you actually do a disservice not to only you but to the other person because you're not allowing them to give. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like when you and I'm not gonna get real into the bedroom part, but like let's just talk about this compliment, right? When someone gives you a compliment. And you can't receive it because you want to hurry up and give it back, or you want to kind of dismiss it, right?
Knee-jerk,
right? Imagine, because that is it's a gift, right? Someone is trying to give you a gift,
energy,
and then
they're trying to give you energy.
Yeah, they're giving you a gift of energy, and you're like, no, I don't want it.
Don't want it.
You know what that has to do with? And this might hit hard.
Come on, say it with your chest.
Your worthiness.
Ooh,
not feeling worthy. You know what I'm saying? And that requires you to do some reflection.
Some work.
And guess where reflection comes from? And your intuition comes from? What side?
Come on.
What side?
Guess in the
chat. Feminine side.
Hello.
That's the feminine part of your energy.
Hello.
And once again, I want to say this. I'm not talking about you wearing high heels and putting on a dress. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the energy of what feminine energy is. Intuitive, being in touch, emotions, feeling. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Being able to receive in all ways that someone's trying to give. And I'm not, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't gotta get real like
technical in it.
You know what I'm saying? But like allowing people to exchange that energy because it's reciprocity.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Ain't that what Lauren Hill was talking about?
Yeah, it's the yin and the yang. It's
that reciprocity.
Hello?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's so key. And you won't be so stressed out. So
So yes, in every
that kind of went right.
But no, you hit some major points here in every aspect. Like, allow yourself to receive, but know that you are worthy, and allow yourself to receive. Stop blocking, and you deserve it, right? And let's stop blocking the natural flow of that energy, that giving and receiving energy, because both are important.
Yeah,
both are important, and both allow for life cycle to continue, for the energy to continue to flow. So it's necessary. It's necessary
to give and to go.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. And when we don't allow for that, we experience imbalance. Dis-ease. Come on, y'all. It just makes sense.
Yeah, and then you get into the wounded feminine and the wounded masculine.
There you go.
You know, wounded masculine. Now you're super critical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or the wounded feminine. Now you're just a victim. Everything involves you being a victim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
so
that's what happens when you're out of balance.
That's
you know, even with the confrontation. That's wounded masculine. Always in a confrontation with someone, and that's internal.
Yeah, indeed.
Before it becomes external, it's internal. Right. Before it becomes physical, it's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is just, if you always find yourself being a victim, if you always find yourself in confrontation, right?
Yeah.
Check yourself.
Yeah. Because
it's inward. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you get into this whole thing where you just, once you get a little bit older and you just tired of giving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And now you mad because you done trained everybody around you to treat you that way. Now you mad because now you want some help, but you done programmed everybody around you to not give you help. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa when it's on the masculine side. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just pick a trait.
Right.
That's on the wounded. And I'll post this list of the masculine and the feminine qualities, and the wounded and the feminine, wounded masculine, wounded feminine, so that you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
very good. Very good. Yeah. Good stuff, babe. Good stuff. Seriously, good stuff. And one more thing, in terms of tapping into the feminine energy, spending more time out in nature.
Oh my God, yes.
Right? Spending more time out in nature. So doing some grounding, right?
What's grounding? Because a lot of people don't know.
Well, grounding is when you go outside, you put your feet, or even your body, you just lay on the ground, put your feet, embed your feet in some grass. Bare feet. So you can feel your connection to the universe.
To Mother Earth.
Right, to Mother Earth. You can feel your connection to Mother Earth. It's an amazing way for you to reconnect with your feminine energy and your intuition.
Oh my God, it's so good.
It's so good.
You can't be angry and confrontational in nature. It's like almost impossible. Once you sit out there, and like we love to go by the water and the trees. So anytime you can find some water and trees, we gonna be there.
Harmony, balance is happening. Whenever that's in place, balance is happening.
Oh, the energy is so good and abundant.
So good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we're gonna try to plan an event like that too.
Yes.
Have all the
can join us.
LGBTQ
grounding event.
Community and a grounding event. Come out in the woods with the lesbians.
And we've given tips on how to tap into our feminine energy, but what about tapping into our masculine energy?
How do we tap into the masculine?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think some ways to tap in to the masculine. So masculine is the doing, right? Is the go.
Yeah,
right?
Doing.
So if you've been too much in your feminine, right? And so that's kind of like, so now let's just talk about business, right? Creating your businesses. So like in the feminine, that's when you're going to be receiving and you're going to be kind of like planning. Like women are great planners, right? Feminine energy is great planning. You know what I'm saying? So once you plan, you get all this together. Now we want to do it.
Take action.
You want to take action. That's the masculine energy.
Yeah.
Right? So stop sitting on your ideas.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Say it again.
A way to get into your masculine energy is to do it. Do the thing that you've been wanting to do.
Do it to yourself.
Right? You don't have to know how you're gonna. You don't have to know shit.
No, you don't got to know.
You just need to start. You know what I'm saying? Just start that thing that's burning inside you. You have a baby that's waiting to be birthed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do it.
Do something.
Do something. And guaranteed, when you start doing that thing, whatever it is, and we're in such a great age today of the internet, Google, you know what I'm saying? YouTube University. I've learned so many things. Start there.
Yeah.
And just pick one thing that you're going to do.
Absolutely.
And do it.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, when you do that thing, it's going to make you feel so good about yourself that you're going to attract the next thing that you're going to do.
Momentum. That
The momentum. The law of attraction. And now you're going and you're going and you're going. Right? And that's one way to get into your masculine energy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And
it's just action. And you see how it's gonna make you better.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you better, guaranteed.
Yeah. I love that.
When you accomplish goals.
That's it.
Like we always say we got to-do lists all over the house, right? We got we such geeks. Come here. We got our little dry erase boards and with our little list on there that we doing with different sections.
We were just talking about the Eisenhower quadrant. Didn't I just tell you about the Eisenhower quadrant? Something that we use. Well, I've been using. You've used too, to organize tasks and things. Just always
and list them in priorities, right? Start writing out those things that you want to do. And attacking them. Yeah. Go full force.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Go full force. Whatever that thing is that you're trying to do.
Go for it. Yeah.
That you're going to do.
Yeah. And that speaks to like the tip that I would give is do something every day that scares you. Yeah. Do something every day that scares you because that's how you build courage, right? That's how you build courage. And it doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Maybe it's you on the spiritual level, it is a grand gesture. It might not seem like a grand gesture on the surface level, on this earth level. It's earth level. Right. But on a spiritual level, it's a magnanimous gesture. You know, to just set a boundary. Ooh. Set a boundary. Say no.
Yeah. If you really want to say no.
If you really want to say no, say no.
Practice it.
Right? Because it's not the saying no that we have a hard time with. It's the fear of what the other person's reaction is going to be. So in order to build your courage, which is more often associated with that masculine energy or what have you, do something that scares you. Set a boundary. Say no. And sit with what it feels. Yeah. Sit with what it feels like. Allow that feminine energy to do what it does. Right. Allow the feelings to be there. But stick to your boundary. Yeah.
Or you can give. That's masculine energy, right? Give.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that scares people.
Yeah.
They don't want to give shit. And I'm talking about you can give your time, give your energy. I don't know.
Give.
And on the other side,
without attachment.
Yeah, and don't
without attachment.
Yeah. Don't think about what you're gonna get from it.
Anything in return.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Just let that happen naturally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's good.
I think that's good.
That's good.
And if you guys got some ideas,
please put it in the chat. Let us know. DM us.
Drop
let us know if you could think of if you think of other ways that we can tap more into either our feminine or our masculine energy.
Absolutely.
All right. This has been great. This has been great, baby. I talked about Flow, my coaching program. What you got coming up musically? What you got happening?
You're so cute.
Tap the people.
Well, you can check out my band, Eat the Cake Bands, alternative indie rock band, if you're into that type of thing. And if you're not, I still love you. But check us out. We have a show coming up. I'm really bad with dates. I know it's in September. Come follow us on our
25th. 25th.
Is it 25th?
Yeah, the 22nd is 22nd, and then the 25th is when you're doing the video, I believe.
That's right. Yeah, September 22nd. I will post more details. I'm really bad with that. I need to get good. I need to get better with that. But I want to say the Bromo art building, and it's gonna be in Baltimore, so it's gonna be dope live event. We're gonna rock out. So that's coming up in October. I don't know if that's too far ahead, but in October we're gonna have a dope gig as well. October 8th. It's gonna be in Baltimore as well. And stay tuned because we have some new stuff. We have some new footage that we just filmed, new song we're about to release. So we're just working on the editing process of that. And you know how we do.
Good stuff. So proud of you.
Good stuff. You look good today.
I knew you were going to say that. As always, it's always great connecting with you all. Let us know what you think about this week's episode, you know, and until we see y'all again, this is Love Hers 808. I am Lourdine Jean-Francois.
And I am Mzz, aka Shantae, to friends and family.
And we'll see y'all next time.
All right, peace.
I don't wanna come down. I don't wanna.
So just chill till the next episode.